started playing music as early as I can remember. I don't know if it was called music at that point, but in my mind it was music. I mean, it's been the biggest event in my life since I can remember, and still is. It's what I think about most. It's what consumes my time the most, my thoughts, my energy.
I started playing maybe just as I was turning to be a teenager. And it's funny because my role in this band is totally different than anything I've done before, because previously I was a lead vocalist, I was a guitar player, a drummer, and I never played bass in a collective as a band.
I started playing music my sophomore year in high school. I got a guitar. I was going to play the bass originally, and I remember when I was younger, I remember seeing the bass, and I'm like, I don't like this bass because it's got the big tuner things. It don't look cool. I want something that looks real crazy. So I decided to go with guitar, and then I actually didn't start playing guitar until I started playing in high school.
I was always into music. I played, even in grammar school, I played saxophone, I played piano, I played some drums, I was in the orchestra. And then the only music I really listened to after that was like top 40 and stuff like that. Then it wasn't until my last year, my senior year in high school, that I really started branching off and seeing what else was out there.
I come from a really musical family, and by the time I was like 13, 14, my sister was a music major in college, and my other sister was getting involved in music in high school. I knew like I really liked it, and my best friend at the time played guitar, so I'd hang out with him for a while. I'd see him play, and it just felt right.
My earliest memories are listening to old records that I had laying around, mostly Beatles records. The Rolling Stones were huge for me. I can remember listening to Saturday Night Fever soundtrack on vinyl, which must have been like 78, so I was 2. But I can remember it. I remember how little I was and how big that record felt in my hand, and all the pictures and the covers, and how, you know, how the record smells. I still get that feeling when I pull out an old record. I can smell it, and it's like, it's so real.
First thing I ever learned was the wrong way to play Enter Sandman by Metallica. We used to my friend's garage and just played the wrong way. Pretty funny how we just jammed around the wrong thing.
I would define the Mouth of Wilson sound as, wow,
rock, pretty much rock, and then with the nice elements of keys and everything.
What I like is having acoustic guitars and electric guitars and keyboards together. I think it's something kind of unique we have.
A little hard rock, it's got a little bit of blues at times, but I'd say it's definitely a mixture of pop, independent kind of a sound, but not so far to the left, independent, not so far to the right, pop. It's like somewhere in between.
It's definitely something I enjoy doing, because it's not like any one type of music. I mean, we all bring our own influences to it, so I think that kind of helps with having its own life, I guess. And it tends to show it's got its own life every once in a while too. I mean, our songwriting processes have been the most fun in anything I've ever done before.
So far, there's been 2 different approaches. Either Joe or Devin brings in something that's 3/4 of the way complete. We have a lot of songwriters in the band, so there's been a good amount of occasions where everything, even the lyrics are done, the melodies are done, and the music is done, and it's more like I just come in and I try to put my little touches on it, my final touches. There's that end of it, and then there's also we have songs like Heavy and Inevitable, where it was born on one night. I guess all the stars were aligned right, and we all kind of one of us started the song. We all kind of came in at different moments. I came and sang, and we just knew right then and there, just from that feeling, that moment, that that was going to be a true now song.
You know, it basically, like I said, it's an idea, and the band kind of grabs it, puts their own individual spin on it, and it kind of comes to be. So we work very hard on arranging, which is a huge part, I think, unrecognized part of writing.
I think they're both good. I would say whatever's more interesting to you. I mean, I think they're both good. On the rough, you did it that way, and it sounded great. Mm-hmm. Live, I've never heard you do it, but I may have not been listening. But what do you think? Like, what feels more natural?
I don't know. You know, I guess it kind of adds a little something to that, and it ties into the chorus. It brings its fluid into the chorus instead of doing that one line twice the same way, and then it's like, then the chorus comes.
The second vocal line, you're gonna do down at the first half of it, and then you're gonna go back into the original. Let me do the first half. You understand what I mean?
We're all pretty much like morons, so. We all like to have fun whenever we come down to the basement and play, but we all know when it's time to get down and actually work out arrangements and things like that.
We have options here for the piano sounds. I mean, yeah, I want it to sound like thick, like not like wimpy. Like,
it's good there, Michael. It's good there.
Yep.
Proudest moment, that's kind of an easy one. We played at the TLA in Philly. We made it to, it was the third round of this Emergenza Festival, the worldwide festival of original music, and that was the Philly final. And to play on stage at the TLA, where I'd seen countless numbers of shows and bands that I looked up to, and I saw them and I paid to get in, and just to be able to play on that same stage, that was just a thrill for me. And I know that if you saw us that night, you would have felt we were like little kids in a candy store.